Hi, my name is Niti Nadarajah. I am one of the co-authors of Women Leading the Way, and I'm really excited to be able to be here today to share with you an excerpt from my chapter in this wonderful book with so many amazing stories. So to tell you a little bit about me, though, before we get started, I, until early last year, was a full-time lawyer and had pretty much been doing that for 20 years of my life, and then had a little bit of an epiphany during the pandemic and decided actually there was more I wanted to do with my life. And so now I have found myself chasing my passions and my interests, and I'm now coaching women who are stuck in their careers, kind of feeling like, I've been doing this for a long time, but I'm not sure if this is all I ever want to do, or perhaps there could be more, but, they're second guessing things. Perhaps they're letting fear or limiting beliefs get in the way and stopping them from pursuing these things that might actually serve them really well in life. And so this is a real passion area for me. It's an area I was obviously in as well. And this is what my chapter is about, to my journey back to self. I'm also a diversity and equity and inclusion consultant. I focus a lot on gender and racial equity because they're the areas I know best, but I am passionate about equity on the whole. I'm also still freelancing as a lawyer, and I do a number of other things in the sidelines, as well as being a mum to two beautiful little children. So let me share with you an excerpt from my chapter. I'm going to start from the very start of my chapter, actually, because it sets the scene. My chapter is called A Journey Back to Self, Getting Unstuck. Just outside my study window is a beautiful pomegranate tree with lush green leaves branching outwards and upwards in every direction, and a multitude of bright crimson flowers welcoming the summer sunshine. Every year, I would watch these delicate red flowers blossom and wonder whether this would be the year I would finally see a little pomegranate. Every year, I was left disappointed as the flowers came and went without the appearance of any fruit. By 2021, I had given up all hope that the tree would ever produce any, and had come to accept it as a pretty flowering tree and nothing more. Imagine my surprise then when one morning in early 22, I went out into my backyard with my son to see not one, but many little pomegranates growing on that very tree. As we now head into another summer, I am overjoyed to see the flowers have multiplied in number, promising an even more bountiful supply of pomegranates in the months to come. My journey over the last 20 years has been like that pomegranate tree, stagnant for many years, then bursting into an explosion of colour and abundance of fruit, bringing with it immense joy, the likes of which I have never experienced before. Thank you so much for joining me today.